the only purpose of man's sojourn on this earth is to seek God. Yeah, so now Reiki, Re-Chi, God healing. It was the word coined much later. First it was called the Usui's system of healing and making well another being. It was not a business term. So somebody came later and coined it as Reiki, but nobody knows who did that. Because this person Usui, he was a practitioner, just came, and Japan is very good. They start a business and they get it to the top, anything from Japan or China is very good. They know it. That's why we guys from India here from 30 years and nobody knows. One simple thing like Tai Chi or Qigong comes. Tai Chi just means pranayam. Tai Chi means, Tai means I am and Chi means pran, coming from the word chitta chit, chitta chiti chit, chiti, chi. Chiti is divine energy. So from chiti they got chi. Chiti is a Sanskrit word for energy. Chitta is mind, chiti is kundalini energy, and chit is consciousness. Chitta chiti chit. Chitta, chiti, chit. So chitta is the collective mind, the mind stuff. Chiti is energy, kundalini energy, and chit is consciousness. I know you all have read it many times, but they didn't look at it from this angle, that's why I'm telling you this. The other word is very famous here, which is straight from the Sanskrit. I have taken the divine nectar. When you say, I have taken the divine nectar, in Sanskrit, you say, Somaleya. Somaleya. I have drunk the divine nectar of the gods, Somaleya. And so they are using it for the wine drinkers here. But when they use a Greek word, they tell the source and give the credit. When they use another French word, they give it the credit. When they use an Indian word, they do not give it the credit. Why the Americans have this psychological kink in their minds, I don't know. Somaleya. Som I have taken. Leya means taken. Somaleya. Som is the divine nectar of the gods. Som comes from the moon. Don't you see the crescent moon on Shiva's head? To show his immortality, Som is the drink which makes you immortal. So Somaleya. Otherwise, tell me from French, Japanese, Chinese, Russian, what is the word of Somaleya? I've told you from Sanskrit. Where else has it come from? So these are words which have, I'm sorry, I'd have to say, been stolen. If you don't give them the credit from where they come, they have been stolen. So now this happened and they decided to go corporate. They decided to go Intel. They decided to go Microsoft. So they got a professional team before they started anything. And on that perfect machine, they put this Reiki. Usui systems of healing and holding were too long. That was what it was originally called. So they put Reiki, God healing, God energy, Reiki. And hence, then they started the business and it was healing. But ultimately when they were questioned deeper, they had no source. So they said that this person came to India and he took this knowledge from the Lotus Sutras of Gautam Buddha. But before the Gautam Sutras of Gautam Buddha, in the Atharva Veda it is mentioned, with the magnetic hand, hold your grace and send the healing. With the electronic hand, pull out the negativity of the person. It's mentioned in the Atharva Veda. So if you get my Surya Yoga book, have you got the Surya Yoga? The book on Surya Yoga, have you given? No, but they must all get it. I've written about the diaspora, where was Reiki came from, where pranic healing came from India. We have to tell the truth. So Reiki, one is known as Pran Chikitsa. Pranic healing is Pran Chikitsa. That is pranic healing. It was all there in the Vedas, in the Atharva Ved, and in all the texts, this system of healing was known. And a deeper part of this healing, another great person from India, he went to China and he did very advanced healing. His name was Bodhidharma. And Bodhidharma also taught the science of martial arts and healing in the chakras. So, if it's from the Lotus Sutras of Gautam Buddha, Reiki remains the word. The true Reiki is being taught here. God healing. Obviously, all the words are coming from India because it is the oldest civilization in the world, besides which the Egyptian or the really oldest civilization of Ethiopia even are recent. That is the really old, older than the Ur of the Chaldees and the dead letter scrolls of the Ur of the Chaldees and Mesopotamia and all these things. I went to London the other day in the British Museum, and they asked me, "Sir, excuse me, are you from India?" So I said, "Yes." So he said, "Look, we have from Assyria and Mesopotamia and Egypt, all these ancient relics. And where's India?" I said, "Sir, India is the oldest civilization. These civilizations are dead, but India is still alive. And so the ancient shivlings are still worshipped in the temples of India. So we have no time to give it to the museums. These are all dead civilizations. And India has withstood the fate of Egypt and Babylon. Egypt has died, Babylon has died, India still lives on. India is the mother of Egypt and Greek and Babylon. Your whole Greek language originates from the bosom of India." See, I'm doing a poor job because if you want yourself to be really known and really spread worldwide, ask the Americans. They're not doing it for us. So I have to make a poor show myself and tell you what India is. What is the glory of India? Once we get in the good books of the Yankees, they'll print all our books through the length and breadth of the land on the finest paper you can ever see. I think it's the time's coming, with Obama having a picture of Mahatma Gandhi in his office, which is a great thing. So anyway, Reiki has been taken from India, from the Lotus Sutras of Buddha and from the Atharva Ved. And yes, I've had thousands of Reiki people come to me, senzais and master and double masters, and saying, "I'm so and so, but don't tell anyone I came to you for healing." So I said, "Okay, I won't tell." They got healed. But I've still not told. I said, "I will not tell your names, and I will not tell their names." But they're the very top of the top guys, because they knew that this was there. And when the tsunami transmission comes from Guru Nath, the Reikis are saying, where's ours? Where's our healing? Because that's just a trickle. So I told them, you have to go to Surya, do Surya. I told them. The pranic healing people are now getting to that. Grazie. So, the tremendous power and voltage is generated by the practice of Kriya Yoga when you create the electromagnetic movement in your spine and you increase your energy 1,000-fold. Don't use it for trivial purposes. Don't use it for perishable things. Use your energy for God who is immortal. Don't invest in something which will be consigned to the flames. Don't invest in something which will dust to dust. Your body will merge into the dust. When they lower you in your coffin and they put mud over you, of course the coffin is very shiny and polished with brass and all of it. They do that. They should put the body straight, I think. That's a healthier thing. They put it in wood so it stinks for a longer time. Don't do that. And now people in Countries abroad have realized that the cleanest and best way to release your soul from the body is incineration. Burn it. All disease, decay and death is solved. And the atmosphere is pure and clean. It's just your body, you've sailed out. So that's for Reiki and for pranic healing. It's not a main source thing, it originates in India. It's definitely come from India. Even the Tai Chi and Qigong and all, they're all Indian techniques. But marketed better as Japanese and Chinese techniques because they are good at marketing. And the Americans are naive, so they think that India learnt its knowledge from Tibet. India has tutored Tibet for over 20 centuries and given them their language. That's it. Next question. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to adore my land of birth. At my land of birth,